Recently, I've been getting into Apex Legends, and if you've played, you know that the diverse cast of characters is super fun to pick from, but once you get to that character select screen, and yes, I know that the one I'm using is outdated, who are you going to pick? And today, I'm going to roast you based on your Apex Legends main. If you're a Bloodhound main, you either thought they looked cool in the tutorial, picked them, and didn't look back, or you really just like knowing what's going on. Like, you're the type of person who will join a conversation, like, really late, ask someone to catch you up, and by the time you're caught up and start thinking about it, it's already over. Also, you could be non-binary, which is super cool, and the only serious reason I put on this list. If you main Gibby, you relate to his personality. If you liked him before his huge buffs, you're a super chill person, and you love your brothers. If you main Gibby after his huge buffs, though... If you main Lifeline, like me, you're probably really nice, and you fell in love with Lifeline's kit on day one. Your friends always tell you to switch to Gibby because he's way better, but you aren't a sellout. Maybe you even play the drums, not like me, or you just like drones and healing. If you main Path, you're either a haha funny robot man kind of Pathfinder, or a I will grapple up to a legend, snipe you 6 times before you see me kind of Pathfinder. You just really want to give him a high five also. Oh boy, Wraith mains. What's there to say that hasn't been said already? You either have TTV, YT, or XX blank XX on your name. That, or you're simping for Wraith and you like knowing when you're being shot at. If you're a Bangalore main, you either hate Apex Legends but your friends made you play with them, or you hate trying new things and Bangalore was auto-selected in your first game. Maybe there's 1 or 2 people out there who actually like Bangalore's kit, but I doubt it. As a Caustic main, you don't like change. You like to set up your life in one spot and stay there, like your mother's basement. You will never leave your comfort zone. No new friends, no new food. Oh yeah, and you're also probably criminally insane. As a Mirage main, you literally think Mirage is the funniest person ever. You want to be just like him, and you're working on your impression of him. As for gameplay, you could really care less about his abilities. However, bamboozling people is how you get off. If you're an Octane main, you're impatient. If you were Jump Master, you hot drop, rush in, die, get thirsted, ping your death box 30 times, then you leave the match and do the same thing over again. You may have noticed that I skipped the easy drug addict joke. Well, I did. If you're a Watson main, you seem pretty innocent, but really, you are in so much pain, and the only way that pain leaves you, even for a second, is by getting someone in your fence. But if you aren't in pain, you're a pure soul, and you think Watson's code is kind of funny. If you're a crypto main, you're likely an introvert, and you want to be crypto. Or maybe Johnny Young is your favorite person in the world. Or maybe you really like drones. Or maybe you really like hacking. Or maybe you just think crypto looked cool. Or maybe, if you're a Revenant main, it's very likely that you are 11 years old. You never use his abilities, and on the rare occasion that you get a kill, you thirst with the finisher immediately, regardless of what's happening. Though you think you're edgy, typically you just end up being really annoying. Look, if you main Loba, the only reason you do is that you think she's hot. If you main Rampart, you are mentally challenged. Or you played Symmetra in Overwatch and, oh yeah, then you're still mentally challenged. Horizon mains wanted to be astronauts as kids, and instead, they became Horizon mains. Also, they could be ex-Wraiths who realized that Wraith was on the way out. If you're a Fuse main, Crocodile Dundee is your idol. You try so hard not to look at your explosions, but you always do. You just want to see the world up in flames. Or maybe you're missing an arm and he's just relatable. And with that, that's every legend. So, how'd I do? Was I accurate? Was I wrong in a couple places? Well, why don't you just tell me in the comments? Maybe you could even just tell me who you main. And if you're feeling extra special today, maybe you could even drop me a like, or, even better, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching, everybody.